What's going on, guys? It's jblader back here again for episode 3 of Lego Fortnite. It is nighttime right now, a little sketchy out here, but I was just moving some things around and getting really frustrated with the building mechanics of this game. This is what I was talking about earlier when I said that it was not non-pre-built friendly. As you can see here, the flooring, I cannot get it level. And I spent some time, okay, trying to get this level. This wasn't me just hastily placing things, okay? The game mechanics are not really set up for you to be doing this type of play quite yet, unfortunately. So that's something to keep in mind. But I wanted a kind of relatively flat platform to start placing all of our stuff on. And also another really annoying thing, I made one of these chests here that I like. They are the medium chest. A little expensive to make, but once you place them, until you get your next layer of pickaxe, can't break it. So you can see I accidentally placed it one block off. Well, it's just going to be one block off for the foreseeable future, which is, yeah, just so much fun. So I guess a good thing is that if you break something like the stone breaker, you're going to get all of those items back. The knot root and the marble, you're going to get back. So I'm going to keep kind of finicking around a little bit with this platform. I just want a platform to place some of our tools and storage on that hopefully I can get this a little bit better. We're also going to do a little bit more farming before we start today's episode. My goal is to upgrade our crafting bench and to upgrade our village again. I would do it right now, but I need that for the stone breaker, so we're not gonna do it right now. We'll do it a little bit later in the episode. Let's get back to placing some bricks, and hopefully I can get something that looks decent here. Okay, I think I found a trick to make this a little better. If you use the long devices like this, then you can get a little bit more of an even platform, and it kind of bases the shape off of the previous shape. If you use the large platforms, yeah, they don't really do that. So it seems like this kind of wood foundation, or the foundation long platforms, you see I can kind of finicky, it's kind of finicky, but I can kind of place it where I want it. And we get a relatively flat platform, which is great. And this will allow us to set up all of our stuff, which is perfect. Okay, we're back, and I've constructed this little area here after I did a bunch of resource collecting. Got some more knot root, a ton more marble, because we're going to need that. And just kind of doing a little bit of cleanup work around the village here. It's going great. We're actually getting some marble slabs going here with the stone cutter, because the next thing we're going to want to make is a grain mill and a juicer. Let's go ahead and try to get this juicer going. This is going to allow us to make some kind of like basically potions, if you're familiar with like Minecraft. That's basically what we're going to be working towards here. So let's get some material and try to make one of these juicers here. Alright, here's the juicer. We'll just go ahead and sit it right here. No, wrong place to place it. And with some slap berries, we're going to be able to make slap juice. We're also going to be able to make slurp juice. And then the snowberry shakes are insane. That's what we're going to be working our way to. It'll give us some heat resistance, so we'll be able to go into the Mesa during the day. The next thing we're going to want to make is this grain mill. We're going to need a few more knot root rods and a few more shells. So let's get to work on that. Alright, we got all the material for the grain mill. This is going to allow us to make different types of seeds and kernels that we can replant a lot of our things. So what we really want to get are some of these snowberries, which are just over in this cold region that way. So I'm going to go pick up some of those off camera. And I'm also going to get some more slapberry seeds, because we're going to be making slap juice, which, you know, funnily enough, is insanely good, actually. It helps with the stamina and the duration of running and all that good stuff. And it seems like one of my plants here got destroyed. Let's see. Yeah, we'll plant this one back. Alright, we got the juicer going. We got some slap juice going in here. I'm going to make some slurp juice, too. And I think I also picked up some snowberries, which we're going to throw in here and get some snowberry seeds, which are going to be really useful once we need to start going into the desert, which we are very close to doing. We need to upgrade our crafting bench. I moved it over here, and to do that we're going to need sand claws and sand shells, which means we're going to have to go into the desert. And I think we can also upgrade our village here. We just need to grab our granite slabs. Let's pick those up. Alright, we got our granite slabs out of our storage area there. You can see those upgraded chests are a lot better. Let's go ahead and upgrade our village. Grasslands level 6. Everyone get excited. And let's see, this gives us a new villager. We can add a new villager here. Let's see. Got Bright Bomber here. Let's see if we can add Bright Bomber to our village. Yeah, she'll take one of the beds. There we go. And what do we need next? Next we need knot roots and marble slabs, which we actually have all of that already. So let's get that processing. While that stuff is processing, we'll run over here and plant our snowberry seeds. You can see I've been planting a ton of the slab berries because they're just super useful early. With these things, you only got to plant one of them. You can deposit just one each, and they will just stay here permanently. We can come back, and they respawn like every 5 minutes, so we can just come back and pick them back up and continually harvest them, which is awesome. And what you guys haven't seen is 2 or 3 times I've had to go back in this cave and collect more material. So that's what I was saying earlier. Setting up near a cave early is really good. If this cave was like a really long ways away, like the top of that hill or even further, you just have to run back and forth. It's a great place to collect marble, granite, wood, and the knot root. So I highly recommend setting up in an area like this. These upgraded chests are also, like I was saying, just so much better. They're, of course, a little bit more expensive. They take some knot root and marble slabs, but definitely goes a long way. We can pick up our slurp juice here. And this is one of my favorite foods, actually. It gives you 2 minutes of the stamina regen. It gives you hunger, and it gives you bonus hearts as well. So, super great. Anyway, let's get this stuff going, and we're going to upgrade our village one more time in today's episode. Alright, we're back. We got some slab juice, and we got a ton of building material because what's capping us now is our village level. And I know this isn't pretty, but this is a very functional way to kind of set up a base, at least early in the game. So that's what I've done here, but we can actually build some fancier buildings now. Let's take a look. How much material do we need for this house? We've almost got enough for that one. Let's go ahead and do this detached garage here. And it doesn't really matter where we put it as long as we put it in the village. So we're just going to put it over here facing this way. So let's get this thing built. And just like that, we got the detached garage built. We can build the other home once we collect a little bit more resources, but this is a great place for us to put any extra buildings. I really like the open floor plan that we kind of got going on over here. It's not pretty, but it's just so nice to be able to have some expandable space like this. So that's what we're going to be using, but it looks like we are ready to upgrade the village, and let's do it. Nice, we upgraded to level 7 of the grassland village, which is going to give us a ton of stuff. Let's take a look at what this lets us get. So we've got the jumbo log cabin. We get a bunch more kind of decorative blocks to go along with that. And the next big thing that we're going to need is rough amber. Now, rough amber is found in the desert. I can actually see some right there. But in order to get that, we're going to have to upgrade our crafting bench once again. And limiting us is the sand claw. Probably will need some more knot root. And the sand shells. So that's what we're going to gear up to go get right now. We're going to need some snowberries and some snow shakes. So I'm going to get some stuff together for that. And we'll be back in a few minutes. Alright, the sun is coming up. I got my slurp juice. I got all of everything I need. We're going to head into the desert. Whoa. Didn't see that tree. We're going to head into the desert, and we're going to be looking for a few things in here today. Of course, it's going to get hot on us, so that's what these snowberry shakes are for. But we don't have to worry about that for a little bit until the sun gets up. First thing I'm looking for is the sand crabs. They look just like the normal crabs, except they're yellow. 2 of them here. This is perfect. I'm going to try to get 6 or 7 of these. And then we're looking for the sand wolves. You'll notice that these guys have a little bit more HP. Let's dodge that. Now, they're actually going to start fighting each other, typically. But, yeah, they're not too bad. You just got to use your control, like iframes, and you can dodge these guys. So, this is the first thing we're going to collect. And the next thing we're going to be looking for is the wolves. So, let's run around this desert for a little bit. I'm not going to stray too far from my base, just because it's, you know, safe. But let's try to collect some material that we're going to need to progress in the game. I still haven't managed to find a single wolf, even though we found plenty of the other things, the like crabs. These guys hurt a lot. You saw there, it basically almost one-shot me. Luckily, my villager friend has a lot more health than I do. I don't have to worry about that. Just gotta dodge those attacks, and they're not too bad. Those scorpions have a lot of HP. They don't hit super hard, but they do explode, and I don't have a lot of health myself, so we're not going to be taking them on if we can help it. Alright, finally, we found a sand wolf. Desert wolf? I don't know what they're really called. But yeah, we gotta take this guy out. Again, they can hit pretty hard, so be ready to use your iframe to dodge. You can also make crossbows if that's your thing. I prefer just to kind of figure it out the old-fashioned way. And that gave us 4 sand claws. We only really need to find 1 or 2 more. I'm gonna give, let's see, the storm is intense. Yes, we are in a desert, so it's not storming, but there is a storm happening in this biome, I guess. If you see these round rocks, you can actually push them around and they will break stuff, but they're only gonna drop kind of the lower level things. They're not, these cactuses have flex wood inside, which is something that we need, but they're not going to drop the flex wood, so yeah, save your time, don't try that one. Alright, we're back here to just replenish some items real quick, and I think we'll actually be able to make some charms. This is really what we want, the cool-headed charm. Yeah, sand shells, marble, and silk thread. So I had some silk thread cooking, let's grab that. And let's see, silk thread right there, and then we'll want the marble. Got that. So 3 of these will make it so that we don't really have to worry about being in the desert. And this also, they're very strong because they give us bonus hearts or heart containers. Also, if you die, you get to keep these, so it's even greater for that. So let's put these things on, and we no longer have to worry about the heat of the desert. And once we find those desert caves, we don't have to worry about that either. And we still have 1 of these left. So we still need a few more sand claws and a few more sand shells in order to level everything up. I'm going to search for those off camera. We're going to cut this one here. I'm also going to need some more knot roots because, as you saw, like the knot root stuff, you just need so much of, especially for like the swords early on, because we're going to need some of these to upgrade our workbench as well. And I'll do a little bit of item management and get ready to go back out into the desert when the sun is coming up once again. Thank you guys for watching the series. If you're enjoying, make sure you leave a like and share with someone, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.